Good morning. I am coming to you straight from my little makeup room. Actually, it's one of our guest bedrooms that multitasks as a makeup room for me. But I love multitasking, and no, I'm not Zorro. I'm using these nice little eye patches that I ordered from Amazon. I don't know about you, but I love me a great Korean skincare product, and these are great products. Not only do they brighten up the eyes and make my eyes feel so relaxed and soothed, but they're a great multitasker because as I am putting on my makeup, it kind of guards from the fallout that I can get when I am putting my eyeshadow on. And even though it's raining and the weather is miserable, I'm going to make myself look presentable because we have a plumber coming in to install some fixtures. But anyway, I will be trying to edit this, so I'll be kind of putting things together. And I'm using this palette, Shade and Light, to do my eyes today. I picked it up at TJ Maxx for $27.99. So I'm really excited about using it because it is neutrals. And I will be back to show you the finished product. Bye-bye. I'm back. I finished my face. I'm very happy with the way that the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette turned out. It ended up that I purchased the Glimmer, or is it the Glitter palette of the Shade and Light. And even though it's glittery, it still is really good for an everyday look. So I'm going to switch the camera to the other side, and this way you get to see all the stuff I used on my face. Hold on a sec. Okay, so as you can see, there's a ton of stuff here, and yeah, I did use all of this stuff on my face. So we started out with this primer. It's a sample, but it was really, really good. It's the Primetime BareMinerals Primer, and I have to say, I think I just may end up getting it. So next, what I did, and where is it? Oh, here it is. I purchased this Catrice liquid camouflage concealer, and it was a little too yellow for my face. So what I do is I use it as an eye primer for my eyeshadow, and it's great. I think it was like maybe $6.99, $5.99, something like that at Ulta. And I'm telling you, this makes the best eye primer ever. So I'm hooked on this as eye primer. So now I can put this away. Next, I went with the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette, which I think this is a great palette, glitter or not. I ended up using this, I think it's the I used the porcelain shades, and I used a bit of the dusk shades as well. I didn't go into the warm side because it just didn't fit what I was looking for today. So I wanted to go with a very neutral look, and I was able to achieve that with this. I'm really glad that I got that palette. So, eyes done. I do use mascara primer, and I do prime my eyes with the #1 wand because it's a white primer. And then after that, I use the #2, which is mascara. And I don't put any eyeliner on my eyes anymore. I do tightline, and I put it away, but I use Mally's eye pencil for the tightlining because it doesn't go anywhere. It stays put. So next is foundation. I'm on a Kat Von D kick today. I think she's adorable. I love her. So I used the Lock-It foundation, and with the Lock-It foundation, I added a drop of this cold pressed Moroccan oil. Thank you, Wayne Goss and Tarte, for that tip. If you add a drop of oil to your foundation, it definitely will go on a lot smoother. And because the Lock-It foundation is kind of on the thick side, I used this Echo Tools 360 brush. This is great for a thicker foundation or for a cream stick foundation. I freaking love these brushes. Thank you, Emily Noel 83, for putting them on your YouTube channel, because these are truly a great buy. And then after I put my foundation on, I just go over it very lightly with a very damp sponge. Now we're on to bronzer as concealer. This brush is, oh wait, no, sorry, let me go back there. Now we're on to concealer. I ended up using this concealer today. It's the Bye Bye Under Eye Brightening Concealer, but I used it in more places than my eyes. This stuff, like when I say a drop goes a long way, like this is crazy. The only issue that I have with IT Cosmetics is that they insist on using the insulting term anti-aging. I find that insulting, I find it offensive, and I find it vulgar, because you anti-age the day that you stop breathing and the day that your heart stops beating. So get with the program, IT Cosmetics, and start using the term pro-aging. Other than that, this is an excellent product. And how did I put that on? Where is this concealer brush from IT Cosmetics? I'm telling you, IT Cosmetics has the greatest brushes. Here we go. There's a retractable brush at one end and then an applicator brush at the other. I'm like definitely hooked on this. Okay, so now that the concealer was on, next we go to the bronzer as concealer. I love this huge brush. Again, this is an IT Cosmetics brush, and this is the Illuminating Bronzer. It's an ombre bronzer. I happen to like this a lot because it's not too dark, and it works really well as a contour when you want to just have a light contour and nothing too heavy. And after I apply it with this brush, I go over it with this IT brush, another IT brush. This fluffy brush really blends that bronzer in very, very, very well. As far as blush goes, I was lazy today and I used the residue from yesterday's blush. I do that all the time. Usually the blush stays on a brush for a couple of days for me, so I have a tendency to be very lazy and use leftover blush. Okay, next is highlighter. And I have to get a new fan brush, because I'm telling you, this fan brush by Morphe is the worst brush I have ever freaking used in my life. It worked okay before I washed it. Then I washed it and it's like, it's good for nothing. But if you want a super, super, super light highlight look, then I suggest go buy a Morphe brush and wash it and then use it, because it hardly picks up anything. But the highlighter that I used today is Jeffree Star's Skin Frost, and this is the color Sarcophagus. Oh, Sarcophagus. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. This is freaking amazing, and the size of it is incredible. I love this highlighter so much, and I'm really excited to see what it does once I invest in a good fan brush. Okay, lips were next. So, whoops. I ended up using my Half Red by MAC Cosmetics, which I love. And then I went over it with Merengue by NYX. The butter gloss is great. And this Shine, Shine, Shine from Essex Cosmetics is probably one of the best, shiniest lip glosses of all time. That's it. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm back again. And even though that was a lot of stuff that I used, it really doesn't take that long to put all this stuff on. I think it took me maybe 20 minutes, but I really enjoy that time of day when I get to just put my makeup on. It's very soothing, it's very relaxing, and it's very therapeutic. So that's it. See you later. Bye.